Okay, here we go. Today's rotation: Pidgeot, Palkia, Lumineon. Nice and simple. One engine of the Lumineon, one Palkia. But the cards are on the screen. You should be able to see those. Okay, this opponent wants to draw cards, and he wants to draw cards fast. Professor's research gives me Misty and a Pokeball. What is Misty talking about? Misty gonna remember my name today? Finneon, Pidgey. Finneon evolves into Lumineon. What is my opponent going to do with all these cards? He's trying to draw. Okay, he has the Ghastly. So he's trying to get in the Gengar. Gengar is dangerous because if it comes alive, it takes away your supporters. So Dawn, Misty, Professor Oak, all of the trainer cards, he takes them away from you. So if you're somebody like me in this deck, Misty's only here for the Palkia. Haven't seen Palkia yet, but if Gengar gets out, then I wouldn't be able to ramp up Palkia or potentially ramp him up with the Misty. But for now, we focus on doing damage because that's all we can do. Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto. It's like, you know how birds have to build certain nests or learn certain types of dances. The Pidgey line has to have a certain hair swag. That's how you're embraced by the Pidgeys. You can't be a chief Pidgeot unless you have the Mohawk swag of like Jeff Hardy or somebody. Your Mohawk must glow in the moonlight and also in the sunlight. And speaking of, look at the family. Pidgeot bringing everybody to the mall today to take pictures. Now, hopefully my opponent doesn't already have the Gengar, but this deck has been very fast. I remember once upon a time the Blaine deck was the fastest deck, but now these draw cards, man. Look at it. Look at him. There it is. Gengar. Doing 100 damage. Could be a problem. Could be a problem. And he summons the Ghastly also. So I can't drive him in on my turn. Smart. Come on, Pidgey. Give me Palkia. I'm not going to be able to use him. I'm not going to. Oh, it's Pidgey. Oh, no. Pidgeotto said, how's my hair? But it's beautiful, but I don't need you right now, man. Look, you don't see you already in the picture. He already up there. How you up there and in my hand? Pidgeotto all over the damn place. Gengar EX. Look at him smiling. He knows it's over. Look, he like, yeah, it's over. He's ready to go. Mythical slab, plus the draws. Man. My opponent's using very fast cards. Very fast cards. I can try to drive off into the bench card. And he's going to bring that bench card back. And I don't have Giovanni. So I can't pack him up. Pidgey's limit is 70. Lumineon's is 50. Even with the teamwork, if he's smart, he's just going to bring Gengar back in here. No Palkia. And it doesn't even matter anymore. Palkia I can't Misty Palkia. Even though Misty probably gonna forget, she gonna leave my text on red anyway. Game. This game is not looking like I can do anything. Pokeball into Palkia, and it's too late, yeah. For Palkia, it's too late, yeah. There's really nothing I can do. I'm gonna attack for the love of the game. This is done. If that Palkia would have shown, man, foresight, right? Hindsight, right? Could have switched the Pidgeot out, then Palkia drive him off to use Misty, and oh well, blah blah blah. Look at Manaphy. I don't look. Manaphy like, what are you doing? We're swimming. Gengar's like, the pool's closed. The pool's closed. Maybe would've, maybe. But here we go. Into this new set. Facing off against my Nightmare electric cards. Every single one of these cards is gonna do plus 20 to whatever they trying to do to me. But luckily, that's an Electabuzz in front. So it's gonna take 2 turns for him to start doing anything. And if I can naturally progress into my Lumineon, that Electabuzz is Toastabuzz. Let the evolves. So this looks like Electivire, Pachirisu, Magnezone. Pachirisu, of course, if you tool it up like he just did, now it's doing 80 damage. And against my cards, it's doing 100 damage. Pachirisu is very dangerous. Look at him. Sparkling Gadget. They giving all types of mouse gats. Everybody wants to wear the cape, but nobody wants to wear the cape. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, everybody wants to wear the cape. Nobody wants to wear the cape. What can we do? Communications. See if we can get something for these Pidgeots. What's up, Pokey? Where's Pokey at? Another Pidgey? I should be able to get the Pokey now because I got the Pidgey in my hand. Okay. 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 Start building energy. Lumineon is looking very dangerous right now. Building energy. Waterfall. TLC style. Let me get that. Waterfall TLC style. And here goes Pachirisu. Now Pachirisu is dangerous because it's going to be doing a lot of damage. Again, it's going to be hitting all my cards for 100 damage. Whether they're blue, whether they're white, whether they're black, whether they're brown, they're getting hit for 100 energy. If they were brown, they wouldn't actually. But because I have the Pidgeot, I can kind of dance around this Pachirisu. The poor Lumineon. And Manaphy's in that water, so damn, everybody's getting zapped. Okay, so we get the Misty. Misty's only here for Palkia, so let's see. Okay. Oh, okay, damn. Say good morning. She said good morning back. I said, what you doing today? And then she left me already. So this is the drive off time. Whatever comes in is being greeted with 70 damage. Pidgeot strong enough to survive one Pachirisu hit into another drive off. Ensure Showed him having another basic card that has more than 70 health. That's how we win this game. Sabrina's the Pidgeot. I think he thinks that he's stalling me to get the Pachirisu KO off Palkia. But I got that X speed though. And we can get Palkia right up out of here. Either way, we was gonna get up out of here, so I don't know. I don't know why he switched. He was just upset. Okay, on to the next match. Here we go. Going first. That Blastoise card is handsome. Pidgey again. Yes, Pidgey again. That's what this deck is about, is Pidgeot. Palkia is there is more of a wall, stall, and if Misty works, then it becomes very interesting. Because now you can get into the Dawn tech, etc., etc. Lumineon's there to do early damage, but if I can't get Lumineon on the field, then we build into Pidgey, get the Pidgeot out as soon as possible, and start driving things off to get slapped over the head with 70. That's the dance moves in this. Most deck engines, once you start building cards, that's what you have to understand. It's like playing an RPG game. Your character's only going to do maybe 2 or 3 attacks. But what are those attacks? Team building is the same concept. You build your cards for a certain purpose, and that's the rotation that they're in. So Lumineon late game, 50 damage to the body, may be nice, but it's more to pack up these basic cards. Like Palkia. Palkia is more for the late game if things evolve and start getting out of control with health. I have something to check it. But you'd be surprised how much damage 70 does with a card like Pidgeot. 70 damage. 70 damage will take out Palkia in 2 hits. Well, not what you get what I'm saying. Got a Giovanni or something, you know, some type of Rocky Hell or something. But it does have 150, so it will survive. Being a Giovanni, I might have to put Giovanni up in this rotation. Then that takes the Pidgeot's damage to 80. And 80 is usually where most of these basic cards toe that line between being a tank and being a regular card. Like, look at that Rhodes. It'll take 2 attacks. Well, not this Rhodes. Rhodes is a bad example. Rhodes is caped up. These capes are so embedded on these Pokemon, you almost forget. Rhodes is 60. Rhodes is packed up. But like a Hitmonlee, for example, you get that 80 damage, and it's not doing damage to your bench. You get Pidgeot up in here. The switch out is a common tech to stall. But if your cards have low retreat costs, it doesn't matter. How do you counter Sabrina? Cards with low retreat costs, or just having the cards you need, XP, Leaf. Low retreat cost is always good though. You want that. You need that. Get me out of here. See that Rhodes? That Rhodes is able to hang around. But this Rhodes has taken a lot of damage. Indeed. Okay, here we go. Got to concede on the last one. See what we can do with this one. And I'm going second. And look at Pidgeot. Pidgeot taking family photos. Against Reggie Rock. Reggie Rock is starting to become the hidden gem. Another one of these wall card options. Once upon a time, it was Kangaskhan. Well, once upon a time, it was Snorlax. But Snorlax is a terrible card to try to use in rotation. Then it became Kangaskhan, then it's Dredagon, and now Regirock is starting to take on the mantle. Every time you try to damage it, it's minus 20. So all your attacks are minus 20. The poor Pidgey can't even scratch the man. So we're going to Professor's Research. We get the Dawn and Infineon. Dawn and Infineon. There we go, second. The Gus is not even a breeze to the Regirock. But the idea, we're just going to build straight into Pidgeot and try to switch in that Riolu. Pack him up. This cover art is one of those new arts. The imprint, the playmat, I think is what they call it. But don't forget to get this playmat because it looks cool. I try to use Palkia in this deck the way Infernape is used in most decks. You build it and then you recharge it with Dawn. Dawn is a very strong card if you can get it off right. Energy on your bench becomes very valuable. Now he puts a Rocky helmet on his Regirock, and nobody was talking to Regirock anyway. Like, this guy, he has this wall with a Rocky spike, and I'm not even talking to this man. Matter of fact, we gonna match the Mohawk with the cape. Super stylish, by the way. Look, Pidgeot get ready for his family photo. He about to have to take a family squad pics. He said, but Daddy Pidgeot, my cape. Pidgeot said, get your ass in this picture. Lucario in the background. The opponent must know what's coming for him. He must think it might be a Pidgeot EX. So Pidgeot EX is a thing. I'm not using Pidgeot EX. Sometimes people forget about the regular Pidgeot and how he can just begin the spin cycle. Shout out to the thumbnail. This is the spin cycle, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do with these cards. We spin you around and bust a dance move. We force you out. We force you to concede because you're frustrated. Look, we bringing in your mans. The opponent is like, wait, but he's not supposed to come out into that active spot. It's a Lucario to the front of the class, please. Lucario, please, to the front of the class. All right. And I'll take 70 for your thoughts. Even if the Lucario hits me for the 60 damage that it's gonna do, that's not really doing anything. The fossil line with the Lucario and the Regirock, which would have been great if Regirock didn't just get driven off like a mere pebble. He's supposed to be the boulder. He's the pebble. Shout out to the Blind Bandit. But here we go. Let's see what Misty can do with Palkia. She said, hey, Misty, good morning. She said, oh, good morning. And how was okay. Misty actually answered the phone. So now we have... Okay, so everybody's ready to go. We got a Dimensional Storm in the background. That's 150 damage that's just there now on the bench. As Pidgeot continues to drive everybody off. What does my opponent want to do? And this is why a lot of times you see these concedes, because you start getting into this loop. Regirock is not doing anything, and he's supposed to be tanking damage. He just keeps getting blown around. Like, excuse me, sir, excuse me. Better than Serena, folks. Better than Sabrina. better than Cyrus. You have to control your opponent. And they don't like that. Yeah, how long it's taking them to even do anything. He said, but what if I wear these shoes with these pants, right? Another Pidgeot. That's the La Familia Forever Pidgeot. If Pidgeot was real, that'd be the picture that's hanging on their wall at their grandma's house. We drive off Reggie Rock. I mean, honestly, I don't know why I'm even playing around with these cards anymore. We can get into, yeah, we can just get into Palkia. Just be done with this. We got 2 Dimensional Storms lined up. We might as well just stop playing around and get to the point. Okay. Another Lucario, but he doesn't have anything that can attack or do anything. He might be betting on the fact that we can't ramp this Palkia. Put the sweet up. Oh, brother. That's exactly what we about to do. Energy on the Palkia. Dawn up some energy from the bench. Dimensional Storm. Oh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last call. So we're going to start off with Pidgey against Sneasel. Sneasel is a very dangerous card. Professor's Research. What you got, old man? Lumineon and Misty. I don't know. Misty's been kind of fair to me today. I don't know if I can be disparaging. Misty usually never even answers your call. She'd be like, my phone was on airplane mode, but it was like, but it was ringing. Double scratch. Nice caved up. Oh, Sneasel said my style is better. Oh, they trying to have a hairstyle contest. Who has the better hair between Weavile and Pidgeot? Y'all let me know. Let me know. Okay. We got the Palkia and the Misty. And anytime they're together, that's the whole point of the point. So bring out the Palkia. See how Misty treating us today. Let's see. What's up, Misty? How's your day going? Okay. Or she responded. Okay. Oh, dinner reservations? Dinner reservations? That's all I need. Wow. Poor Sneasel. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Misty win. For every player who uses Misty, this is what they're trying to do. He's packed up.